Hey, Shawna K, challengeworkouts.com, and I know lots of you are working on your push-ups and you're trying to get 5 push-ups in a row. And so I've got a couple strategies here for you. First of all, there's a lot of ways to modify that push-up. I know the goal is to get onto your toes, but really don't rush getting onto your toes on that push-up too soon, because the quality of your push-up will go down the drain. So it's much better to get higher quality with lower quantity than the opposite. So let's get into the push-up position, and that would be thumb side of the hand right by side the shoulders. If you're too narrow, you're going to be working a lot of tricep, and you won't allow the shoulders and the chest to help out as much. So thumb side of the hand right beside the shoulders, up onto your toes. Now drop your head so that your eyes are kind of just looking forward. You don't want to be looking up too much because the hips will drop. And if you drop the head too much, the bum is going to go too high. So you want to maintain ears, shoulders, hips, and then knees and toes. Okay, so we're in this fully planked position. We're going to push up from the bottom. Then we're going to slowly lower down, working this eccentric contraction. And then we're going to rest. Now if you can't push up from the bottom, get up any way you can, then get up onto your toes and slowly lower down. It's this eccentric lowering or lengthening of those muscles that builds the strength. It's not necessarily the push up. So I want you to work that full range of motion. Get up any way you can, up on your knees any way you can, and then just slowly lower your body down until your chest is touching the ground. That's the first strategy. Now, the push-up relies heavily on core strength. And so the plank is brilliant in helping you develop that core strength, because a lot of times you can't maintain the core, so you get kind of fish-like, and so you can't do the push-up. So if you just get into that plank-like position, shoulders down and back, palms up, shoulders right over top of the elbows, hips down, eyes just directly forward, and tuck that tummy in. This is great for developing shoulder stability, core strength, and the longer you can hold this, the more you're going to be able to improve that push-up. So your goal is to increase that plank time to about a minute. Now the surprising exercise that I want to show you today is the dumbbell row. Now a lot of you would think, well, why would I do a row to help my push-up? Upper back and shoulder stability is really important in the push-up. So if we get into that row position, you're going to grab a dumbbell. We're going to brace ourselves on a bench, flat back, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring that dumbbell up to the ribs and slowly lower down. Always trying to maintain that flat back position. All right, so those are my 3 tips today. Doing the eccentric contraction, get up from the push-up any way you can, then slowly lower down. Secondly, work on that plank up to a minute. And thirdly, include the dumbbell row to help your push-ups. That's how you get 5 push-ups.